Thank you so much. Indeed, I'll be very brief as a briefcase, as they say in Uganda, but open as an opener. It is indeed very difficult to speak after my brother Nubian Lee has said it all. But we cannot fail to say something about our country, Uganda, because that is why we're here tonight. Comrades, you've come from wherever you've come, and we're gathered here today to speak about our country and the future of our children and their children. When I listened to the story of Mr. Medi Muyingo from Oregon, I was moved. It is because of people like him that we struggle day and night to change our country. It is because of people like him. Medi represents countless other Ugandans who have been tortured, who have gone through so many challenges, who cannot return to the country, or those who are living in Uganda but cannot speak out their minds, or cannot even assemble to protest against injustice or impunity. You all saw the images from Makerere University last week, where daughters of our nation were found in their rooms, in their bedrooms in the night, and soldiers attacked them in the deep of the night. You've been seeing that in Uganda. If we were to be here right now in our country, you know what would happen? We would all be waiting for the police to come in. We are fighting so that in Uganda we can be in such a place, enjoy our country, because that is the only country we have to return to. Friends, ladies and gentlemen, being an executive secretary of this movement, I just want to briefly talk about the values that we stand for. And the values we stand for in People Power are 6 values, which I want to quickly go through. The first one is discipline. Discipline, why? Because our country has a leadership that is devoid of discipline, political discipline, or any other form of discipline. We want to make sure that we establish a leadership which is built on discipline, comrades and friends. The second thing we want to do is to have a leadership which is reliable, and therefore our second value is reliability. That you can count on your leaders. That the leaders mean what they say and do what actually they tell you that they're going to do. That is why we're in this struggle. To be reliable, to have a leadership that is reliable, that you can count on. The third thing is integrity. Every day in Uganda, I went and did some bit of research and was looking at newspapers for about 2 years. And I got all of them piles of newspapers. And almost in every newspaper, either on the first page or the second page, there is a very big story about corruption. Billions of taxpayers' money getting lost in ridiculous ways. So we are saying that we need integrity in leadership, our friends. The fourth thing is inclusiveness. That we want to have a leadership which is inclusive, equal opportunity, regardless of your first name, regardless of where you come from. We want to have a nation where every citizen succeeds because of hard work, because of merit, not because of who they know, not because of who they are related to. The fifth issue, comrades, is fidelity. Fidelity to our constitution, fidelity to our values, fidelity to those things that we hold dear to. For example, in Uganda, our constitution is nothing. It has been rendered into a mere piece of paper. And Honorable Chagulanyi yesterday mentioned that, our constitution has been rendered into something like this table, that if you want to pass and it is blocking your way, you just knock it and pass. And that is what our constitution is like. We need to have a country where we have a constitution which is respected, fidelity to the constitution, that the leaders must be loyal, first of all to the country, but also to the constitution, to the rule of law, and to governance. The last value that we stand for, friends, is service. We want to have servant leadership. Our leaders decided to become rulers over us. And we are saying, no, that is not how it should be.